Hello everyone, it's Brian, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. You Only Live Once Hardcore Edition, the game where we never, ever heal. Last time we battled the invisible Night Stalkers and popped Lily right out of Jacobstown. Now today, because we were down there getting the very last code delivered, we're going to go work on Return to Sender a little bit more. We can tell this nice lady that we actually went to all of her faraway places. Now that we can fast travel, and she says, oh, why don't you go back to 3 of them again? So we are going to quickly go to those again. It is actually always very disappointing to be sent right back to the same places. Especially if you're doing a completely no fast travel run, which is what I remember from the last time I was doing this. But here we are this time. We can fast travel, so we're going to visit the 3 bases. At least mercifully, it's not 5 bases, and apparently this ranger is out here. So, and then one last base, which is actually pretty nearby. There's the lady here. Apparently the rangers wander a little further from their little spots. So you have fun there. And back to Camp Forlorn Hope, where we can say, yeah, something's wrong with the stories and your codes and stuff. They don't match up. So then we get to go to Camp Golf, as in Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf. And they apparently don't get to have the special new codes because they have a special semi-boss, semi-traitor in their midst, and we're going to go up and find out what is his story. Get up to the top floor, which involves a lot of random walking to doors and through stairs. Bit of a walking around mission, and there he is, Chief Hanlon. Say it ain't so, Chief Hanlon. Why did you do it? Why did you screw everything up?
Interesting. But I suppose you're in the right place.
You've got a strong accent there. And we're just gonna... What do you know about the problem? And eventually he's gonna kind of fess up. I know you're the one. And so then we get to follow him along. We can give him little pushes as we follow him, because we have to follow him all the way to his office. And there we will have our final. And there's various ways through this. Some of it involve going out and letting him kill himself. And some of which involve just killing him. And some of which involve just thinking about some way to keep his secret.
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory.
I like this accent better.
Whatever. He put him right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough fire. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will... I don't know if you're working for Caesar or a Now, I trust we're done discussing...
We are done discussing this, and that is Return to Sender. We have left him in place, because why not? Somebody's got a whatever with the Legion. His heart was in the right place. So we let him go. And so Return to Sender is done. And let's see how we're doing on Lily. Have we finally gotten to talk to her about her medicine and stuff? Ooh. What kind of medicine are you taking? That's a very important piece of dialogue. Now, are we ready to have the final conversation, or do we have to wait around longer? Okay, so maybe that is the trigger that lets us go reduce her to a psychotic fit in combat and then talk to her and stuff. Maybe that is the thing. So, let's see. Let's go back to old Helios 1, which is good for both drinks and ants. Both of which would come in handy right now. So there's our drink. And right around here, we should find some ants, which again, I find a sort of useful way to try to get Lily involved in some combat. Just try to using the underpowered rifle to try to tick one off without actually killing it. Make sure we're doing that. Little anti-ant action. The craziest quest ever. Just in its weird gamey stupidity. But we have not successfully solved it, so let's go do other things instead. There's a certain amount of patience involved in Lily's quest, because the triggers are a little bit opaque. But the key things are you have to eventually talk to her about why does Grandma take her medicine, which she doesn't take it until she's kind of followed you around for some period of time. And you can hear her say something, you know, Grandma's got to take her medicine when she does do it. But meanwhile, it's time to get on to our next phase of Bleed Me Dry, which I believe involves fire geckos up in the Istapa something hills, whatever they're called. Where'd Lily go? She's coming, isn't she? She's stuck. You know what you do when your follower's stuck? You go in the door, and you go out the door, and then follower isn't stuck. So that's one of the ways. Or you fast travel. Now that we're allowed to fast travel. Make sure she's following me. Excellent. Alright, so the quest is over here. What?
Look, Pumpkin, a dinosaur.
Oh, awesome.
Do you want to ride?
Do you want to ride the dinosaur? Yes! Yes, I would like to ride the dinosaur. Awesome. Little piece of random, unique... I have never heard that piece of dialogue before now, so that was just a free bonus. I would definitely like to ride the dinosaur, but that's not really what we're doing right now.
Your grandma knows how
Yeah,
to
your
stay
grandma knows how to stay quiet. Good grandma voice. Excellent. I bet she'd be a fun grandma. What do you think? Alright, so we're just sneaking over here. There are some golden geckos in that little radioactive thingy-McWhat's-it there. We're mostly just going to go past them, I think. We're going to get all perceptive. Because that's just going to... I just want to increase my red dot range a little bit. There is a fire gecko now. Fire geckos, as we remember, have no armor. Think of all the various kinds of animals and insects. Only rad scorpions and death claws have any armor at all. And particularly death claws have a lot. But we ain't doing death claws yet. Fire geckos. May have several more steps before we're ready to do death claws. Be nice to hit my level cap about the time we do death claws, because they are kind of scary. So, you know, anything that doesn't have armor, if you can, and doesn't have a ranged weapon, if you can manage to engage them at a distance, particularly from stealth, then it is just a lot easier. So here we go up the hill. Randomly take there. And again, with fire geckos, you could just hunt them all over the map and collect about whether it's 12 or however many it is, and the eggs would turn into a pile of fire gecko eggs. But here in the cave, we'll find the motherlode pile. Literally a motherlode. They don't really mention male and female fire geckos. You can find there's the alpha deathclaw and the mom deathclaw. If we make it to there, we'll be seeing them briefly through our sniper scope. Hopefully no other ways. God almighty.
Hello again.
She's scary when you... We're going to leave her here. We can always try our questions again. Someday. No questions. No further questions. Wait here. I know Grandma knows how to stay quiet, but Grandma doesn't know how to stay out of combat that she doesn't belong in. Somewhere in here is a... find the way down this a surprisingly long tube down to Bootjack Cavern. Get our pit boy light back off. And here we go. In our armor. Into the next stage. of Bleed Me Dry. Now, this is, again, the kind of quest where we're going to want some... Get all of our hollow point ammo in our guns, or at least not armor-piercing ammo. I have no idea why I flashed red there. There's some guys. That might be an explosive, take out a bunch of them at once kind of situation. Try to take some damage. It's always great if it also cripples the other guy's legs. And yeah, just until one starts heading down close, we're just gonna put explosive shots right in them and wipe them out. Because, you know, the explosive shots, if they're nearby, tends to cripple their limbs, and every time they get a crippling, then they also have a few seconds of kind of standing there stunned rather than running towards you, for example. Alright, but now we're going to hollow point machine gun for the next phase of this adventure. Not sure exactly which way in here. I don't go hunting for fire gecko eggs every day, so remembering where they are. They're somewhere in this cave. These caves aren't too complicated. I always wish the caves were a little more, you know, complicated, easy to get lost in, weren't so mono whatever. Just sneaking is what we're doing. Alright, this isn't it, but it's a dead prospector, and they sometimes have good stuff. Sure, we'll take that. Why not? Nothing here, no. Time for a little map action, local map. Alright, so we gotta go around the other way. But I bet we haven't seen the last of the fire geckos. Getting ready to pull out a big, fat machine gun if one comes around the corner. Sneaky McSneakface, they call me. Sort of a red dot up there, but I think it's... Oh, there he is. That's him. Right there. Do a little sniper action. Could get him. Shoot. Ah! Crap. That was just a bad... Oh! That was a bad miss. Oh, that was sad. For a moment, I had him dead to rights. Plus, okay, so that was some significant damage there. Plus, I was sort of foolish and forgot to get my goop on, which would have definitely increased my ability to do it. So we're going to get our stuff on, and even that turbo to kind of make sure that next guy doesn't come around the corner swiping at us. Point, so we can maybe VATS a sniper rifle if we need to. There we go. Alright, how about... Oh. Right behind the stupid stalactite. Oh! And some fire aimed at me. And he does not appear to have done any more damage. Excellent. Well, that was just irritating. Let's find these other guys. was like almost 30 points of damage, wasn't it? More than 30 points of damage. Crap. Alright, there they are. The explosive shot, which could have saved me quite a lot of trouble if I had explosive that other guy. See, he wouldn't have. That guy that got me, I said, I'll just get him in a headshot with the regular sniper rifle. This was a young gecko, so he goes down to a hit like that. But yep, I fired with an underpowered weapon, and that just didn't do good. Alright, we're still in caution, so there must be somebody else around here. It'd be nice if it just came running right to the dot there. See the there he is. There he comes. Doesn't see us. Oh, it's just a young one. Get our young one shooter out. Animal control perk, rank 3. That will be our final rank of that. Exciting perk. Do more damage to animals. Alright, let's see what all their victims look like in here. Another dead prospector. That's a shotgun. Those are actually kind of valuable for selling. There's another guy. Who knew? A young guy. Not sure if I can shoot him over that thing. Yes, and there's 2 guys. Sometimes VATS gives you a little bonus information. Young guy, I'm happy to just get ready for a possible machine gun engagement. Hidden. Okay. Mr. Fire Gecko. Goodbye, Mr. Fire Gecko. Now. Have we reached the inner sanctum? Yes, the Fire Gecko eggs. And we are getting the heck out of the Iritaba Peaks. Irritation Peaks. They left a mark on us, took a chunk out of us, swiped us right in the kisser. That's the first. That might have been the biggest chunk of damage we've taken yet. Something like 37 points of damage. Go back and look. It was not small. Not good. Preventable damage. First time we've lost over 100 points total. Like that. Alright, here. I've already been this way. Might shoot some. If we see any golden geckos, I'm just going to shoot them to get them off my red dot scope. Or maybe not. I can't find them. A minute ago I saw them. Saw one walk across there. There's one. He's just fooling around. That's the other baby. Alright, that's enough. We will head back. Drop the little Legion guy. And head back to good old Novak. Got
Hey
some
there.
merchants
Need anything?
here on file just to see if they have anything good. Sell all of our crud off. Back, keeping our weight reasonable. sleepity sleep face. And off. Toucan Karen. Alright, we're heading back to, now that we've got the eggs, we can take back good old Red Lucy. But I want to, on this, I picked up that quest last time from the caravan lady, and I want to just go quickly disable the bottle cap press at Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters. And of course, at Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters, we can see if we can turn in all the bottle caps, but I don't think I'm anywhere close to 50 yet. Now, if I was willing to sit there and just pick up bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla itself and drink them, then I would gradually accumulate caps, because there's a random chance every time you drink one. Michelangelo's picture there. But, you know, it's sort of like healing, and obviously we can just use the true health counter, but I just haven't been too motivated to... haven't been all that motivated to get those caps. We've gotten most of the ones, you know, as we go to various places, we've been collecting them all. And you can actually collect them without drinking any Sunset Sarsaparilla, but, you know, we haven't got them all yet. So, for now, we're just going to leave that. So there's a robot. Not use of lethal force authorized. Getting right in the little malfunction fire. Just for fun.
Leo won't be happy. There's no one else.
No one else to chop. Here is bottle cap press. Take all the important looking bits out, and then out we go. So that will be just turn into Alice McLafferty, and that will end her little quest line. Now we're going to sneak around here, carefully avoiding this next house's mailbox because it's got the booby trap. I just don't really want the bad guys to spawn right next to me, which is what they do. And we're to the Thorn! The Thorn! Going to see Red Lucy. What does Red Lucy want this time? Here!
Welcome
we
back,
brought you the
stranger.
eggs. The eggs you need. Let us talk about these eggs. The eggs you need.
Do you have
I brought the fire gecko eggs.
good works?
You can nurture
As a
those
compensation.
eggs. 500 will be quite sufficient. Is there anything else we
The
can
Thorn's
do?
calling its elite.
Night Stalker eggs.
Night
We found
Stalkers
invisible
amongst
Night
the most
Stalkers, but they didn't lay
fearsome beasts
eggs.
you'll
They
ever
laid
face.
chewed stealth boys.
They're also hard.
I'll find the Night Stalker eggs for you. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Gonna go find them. Gonna stalk them. Gonna do it at night. Maybe not at night. But we're doing for Red Lucy. Okay. End of psychological break. We're gonna collect any extra little free foods and things we can pick up from the free food area because that's fun. It respawns every now and then. And I think we might have taken all the pictures from Michelangelo. Did we take all the pictures? Dun, 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 dun. In we go, and he is, as usual, way in the back, and sometimes we have to use the arrow. He does have a toilet. That's good. Michael, Angelo.
Aha! The brave...
And I have fresh pictures for you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Just what I need. Thank you.
And they have
You
to
have
actually ask him
earned
for
it,
the
my
reward,
friend.
which is
Now I can
sort of
finally
funny.
unveil my master...
We've achieved a little bit of strip happiness. That's fine. We should be getting some more later. And we have completed Classic Inspiration. Alright, now we
I'm glad you could make it.
talk to this guy,
very-
and he's...
I'm sure-
First thing he would do is, well, he forgives you for all your
To the
NCR
northeast.
crimes.
I would like you to
He
get-
sends you after the
Unfortunately,
boomers.
the boomers keep to themselves.
Want you to talk them into
Someone-
joining them.
in exchange for your help. Do you think-
And I can say, actually, I've already done
That's ex-
that. and they will help us, or us, depending on how I
Excellent
want to
work.
put that.
In any event, I have another
And
assignment ready to wait.
297 completed things that go boom, and we have leveled
It's good to see such
up.
an outstanding.
Right in the middle of the conversation.
So we've
So
made.
he does want to
we've
give
had-
us one more quest. He's
I'm
going to send
inclined-
us back to talk to now the kings, and we'll go ahead and get.
Good. First,
Because these all are good for us to do for, even though we're not going to complete through the
I'm
NCR,
not a
we want to
violent
go
man
ahead and
myself, so I had our guy.
keep their
In that
quest
case,
moving
we
along
could-
as far
if we
down the
can't go
line as
after
we're
them-
allowed
The
to,
kings.
before we eventually go with Yes Man. And it turns out that if we use our special favor with the king, then that will get him to join. So, the energy weapons, we're going to get up to DLC levels, and I guess the rest into survival. Cook more interesting things if we want to later. Alright. So, now off to talk to the kings. Which, of course, is a little difficult to fast travel to. Send him into Tommy Torini with another of the business cards.
Stay quiet.
Still got Grandma here with us. There is a thuggy McThug face. Now, he'll probably get killed by the robot. Oh, but not my fist.
Behind Grandma's wheel.
Can I shoot? I want to shoot Lily and not him. How it works out. It's not going to happen. Let's see if we can get something going. Might run away.
We are.
Get her down. Do I not get her down? I'm not getting her down far enough. Just don't want to kill her. Free side thug is still there. Let's see what she says.
Hello again.
Hello again, dear. Questions. Something else about you. Oh, wait. Medicine? Try all the questions. Alright, well, haven't unlocked it yet. So, meanwhile, we were heading up to talk to the kings.
Things have been a lot better since you
Helped.
helped.
Okay. Got that favor you owe me. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Okay.
Whoa, that's a doozy.
Maybe this is it.
I'll give it my best.
Yes, that was what we needed. Let's agree to cease hostilities.
Hi.
So we used our favor to help. Ambassador, what's his name? Whoops, got even more of these guys. These guys take care of him quick. Remember, the thugs don't carry pistols, so she's not very interested, is she?
Keep it down, Bridget. I already got a splitting headache.
Well, let's see. Is this gonna work? Critical strike. No, he's healing. Back in. I automatically heal myself mode. That's why you have to be in combat, which adds a little extra irritation. Next time I'm gonna take her further down in hit points.
Get behind Grandma.
Get behind Grandma. Somebody come. Oh, look, more guys. immediately shoot Grandma. Shoot Grandma. Got a crippled limb. How are we doing? Critical strike on Lily. It's the game of shooting your own companion. But she doesn't get mad. That's the heck out of her. Ooh, that was pretty good and low. That was kind of neat. Somebody else shot her in the neck. Oops. I think I just shot a king. I'm glad I kind of finished their quest. Let's sneak out of here before any other untoward things happen with the kings. I didn't mean to kill him. He was going for his gun. Alright, now, Lily, please,
Don't
tell me.
Hello again.
Tell me that we figured out your quest. Serious Munchkin.
Oh,
Theo's a very bad man. I feel like I've already done all of these. Alright. So, we'll continue to be just slightly impatient with Lily. And go turn in Ambassador Crocker's quest. And he is
hello.
going to want to move us over to the next
That's great
part
to
of
hear.
For the
He's
Republic,
got a-
which is going to
Now,
have to go
you're
talk to
probably
the
wondering
nice
about your-
lady at Hoover Dam. That completes King's Gambit.
You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so
And it's
there's
going to
nothing forcing you.
start
The Colonel was...
For the Republic. Part 2. I can't even remember For the Republic Part 1, but I'm sure I did it. Must have done. Or skipped it. Or something. So, we'll eventually have to talk to the nice lady, but that's when they start. You get to the... She was 789ing herself, which makes me think she was...
Grandma's so worried about
No, that's just her normal greeting. Thing. Okay. So, anyway, we're getting to the part of the big quest trees. Well, getting to the part of the quest tree where, and we start doing any more for the NCR, then other factions will start getting mad for us, you know, that kind of stuff. So we have to be careful about when we want to go into that final sequence of events. Meanwhile, let's turn in the absolute last quest for Alice McLafferty. And we have completely finished pressing matters. A lot of good quests getting done today. Good quests getting done. Okay. Now, Bitter Springs, we have a few quests we can do and turn in here on our way to the Night Stalkers. So, let's see. This time we actually remember to bring some doctor bags, and so that will do his little happy quest. And it looks like we could get him to give us some medicine, or we can just say we're glad to help and get some karma. For when we need to do bad things, we can expend our karma. Alright, then we have to find them their supplies that got hidden in all these caves. Little con supply packages, so go in some great con supply caves. I don't think there's much in here. Just sneak along. So, we have a problem. we have a problem. That is, I think, Night Stalkers. This is not where we thought we were going to find Night Stalkers. But we need to get ourselves fully meted up, or at least mostly meted up, because we're probably about to take some damage. But some armor. Do I have any turbo left? Definitely time for turbo. Turbo is kind of becoming another go-to emergency item. And let's see what we can do. Young Night Stalkers, okay, but a lot of them. Okay, haven't hit us so far. Shall I distribute shots to each of them? Go for the legs. Or try to kill one at a time. Get me stuck in Vatsma. Okay, good. Killed him. Oh, she is okay. She hadn't taken enough damage until now. Now we just gotta make sure they don't kill her. So I was not getting her far enough down, and so she hadn't ever suffered a psychotic break. Probably sound a little bit too excited for in the middle of a Night Stalker combat. Uh-oh. Okay, blew up in a cloud of blood, but get to the end here and see if she did any damage. Okay, Lily's alive, and we did not take any damage. That is excellent. That was close, but excellent.
Hello again.
What happened in that fight back there? This is what we've been waiting for all this time.
Grandma, sorry.
So, her medicine's supposed to help with her breaks to make her not, you know, worry about Leo, and yet it also causes her psychotic breaks. So she's been taking it half. Do not get to talk to her about the rest yet, because I'm supposed to then get to tell her what to do about her medicine. That's when we'll know. Meanwhile, we might as well go ahead and get the stuff. Get the con supply box. There it is. That is one. I think we need like 3 of them. Stuff. Frag grenades. Sure. I'll take them. Good free medicine. Stack of mostly decent food. Water. Alright, maybe enough of that.
Grandma's feeling calmer now.
Feeling calmer now. So I must have ended her break. Maybe we can only talk her after the break. We'll see. It's funny that the quote-unquote hardest quest to do should probably have been almost the easiest. But fun is fun. Alright. Then we have another great con supply cave. I think this might be the radiated-y one. I can't remember if you can get enough without going in the radiation cave if you want to. Alright, there's the radiation. We need some good old Red X. Our resistance on. A little bit from that helmet, but that's fine. Turns out there might be some ants. But they're just soldier ants, which, you know, if you're going to encounter ants in a cave, you might as well not have the ones that breathe fire, huh? Just fight our way through this. They seem to have all aggroed on Lily, which is unusual. Not sure what caused that, but meanwhile, naughty children. Radioactive supply cache and some Hydra. Okay, run. Other one of these things is over here in basically fire gecko territory. So we're going to be checking for red dots. Staying in sneak mode. Basically, there's a cave around here. And it also happens to be pretty near the cave that has the Night Stalkers for Bleed Me Dry. So it's kind of made an efficient curve of doing things. I try to curve around and get multiple quests done at once. Still don't see any Night Stalkers. Fire geckos here. Con supply caves up here somewhere, I guess. Oh, right. This is clearly a little path to a cave. And there we have a cave. Alright, what's in this one? I think this is where the guy hides out. He's the great Khan who's all confused and terrorizing the NCR because he's mad at him and doesn't know all the true facts about things. He's put some mines here that we're immune to. Well, but Lily is. That could be awkward.
Oh, don't worry about me, dearie. Your grandma knows how to stay
There's
quiet.
supply cache. So we've got we've got supplies, we've got random other things. Alright, now let's see if we can find the guy. Is which one of these things? Climb every mountain, that's the one. Just getting a lot of quests done today. Oh, he's asleep even. So let's just rob his ammo boxes if there's anything good. Not really. Alright, Oscar Velasco. Wake up, Oscar. We were just rooting around in your stuff.
Who are you? How did you
Could you say it's time to die?
Refuge. Let me tell you something. That refugee camp, it's built on...
And we're just going to talk him down. It's all over years ago. Let go of your hate.
Maybe.
Let go of your hate.
Here.
Trust your feelings. And that should take care of Oscar Velasco. Now, the next place we want to go is the Bleed Me Dry place. However, you look on the map, it'll look like I could just kind of, to avoid any of the fire geckos down there, I could just edge along that thing, do the standard climb around the edge of the mountain thing. However, that's one of those mountains where there's a weird invisible wall, and I've had it get me in just a way that when I didn't realize it was actually invisible walling me right off the side of the cliff, and it just dropped me down and killed me. And that was some Permadeath character, so I wasn't very happy about ending life there. So I'm actually going to go down into the valley to go around the loop. I don't understand where that... Usually there's at at least a few nests of fire geckos here. I'm assuming, I can't imagine that having wiped them out of that, you know, the place down there and taken their eggs, that they wouldn't be up here. That doesn't sound like New Vegas to me, how things work on respawning, but it appears to be the case. So yeah, I'm just going to sneak around here to the bottom of this, to the other end of the far end of this, whatever this thing, cliff on my right is, and come back around it, and that will get me up to where the things are. But we are going to stop here. We took a way too much damage today and got all the way down to 332 of 440, so we were losing it a lot faster than we were gaining it. But next time, we are going to work on Bleed Me Dry, some of the most epic parts of that quest. So we will see you next time when you only live once.